Okay. All right, broadcast live.
All right, we live on mine. Let me, I know some things I had to do on my end. Here we go. All right. Let's see. I don't think that's it. People tuning in, please bear with us as I get this to Jesse's page. Now, Marcus told me how to do this at one point.
Mm.
People tuning in, please bear with us as I get this to Jesse's page. Here we go. This is where I get to tag people. We getting there, bro.
Word. So I'm ready, dog. Hands sweating. I'm ready.
All right, hold on. We getting there, bro.
Word. So I'm ready, dog. Hands sweating. I'm ready.
All right, hold on. We getting there, bro.
Word. So I'm ready, dog. Hands sweating. I'm ready.
All right, hold on. We getting there, bro.
Word. So I'm ready, dog. Hands sweating. I'm ready.
All right, hold on. We getting there, bro.
Word. So I'm ready, dog. Hands sweating. I'm ready.
All right, hold on. Now, as many times as I've done this, I should know how to do it. Are we still there? Okay, I thought I ended it. All right, let's see. Go to your page.
Yep. Yep. I see it. Yeah, I see it on my page.
Okay, now I don't see it on mine. All right. See if you can share it from there, Jay.
Share from Facebook.
I just put it on your page.
Yeah, it's live.
See if you can share it. Or start a watch party or
How do I do that?
what's up, Malik? You should be able to just share it from there.
There's share.
Oh, share, duh. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm sharing to my watch party.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Your camera's off, bro. Are you covering the camera? Jay. Everybody, if you're watching, I don't know where Jesse went. What happened to Jesse? Everybody, if you're tuning in, good evening. Hope you all had a wonderful day. My partner has disappeared. So let me message him to see where he is. Whew. And a very productive day. If you had a productive day, drop in the comments. Let me know what you did. Let me know how your day was. Haley shared my video. Okay, appreciate it, Haley. If you are on Haley's timeline, I strongly suggest that you connect with her. She is phenomenal, a phenomenal individual, very skilled when it comes to the skill of trading, and definitely somebody you would want to learn from. Come on, Jay. I'm about to call you, bro. What happened to you? You're no longer on the screen. All right. Apologize for the technical difficulties. He should be hopping back on soon. Jay, what's going on? I just gave you a link again, just in case this one was messing up. So again, everybody, if you're on, we apologize. We are getting Mr. Milner back on. We'll be with you all shortly. What's up, y'all? JJ is having some technical difficulties, but he'll be back soon. Jarvis, young brother, what's up, man? Jay, you still on the phone? What won't let you turn the camera on? You on your, what device are you on? Try from your computer. Darrell, what's up, bro? Trying to get Jesse on, man. Appreciate you all's patience. Should not be too much longer. Do you need that link sent to email? Sorry, man. People used to stuff not working right, so it's all good. If they stay, they'll like it. If they have to go, that's fine. And they're right, Facebook family. Sometimes things happen like this. This is when you got to dig in and keep going. Most people quit. Man, if y'all could hit Jess on the other line. Appreciate that, Jarvis. Appreciate that, y'all. Tell my brother I said what's up. Hey man, you hurry up. You're gonna have folk questioning. Why you got an Omega boot on? What about your iPad? All those devices you have over there? So y'all, just to update, JJ has like 30 devices and only 2 of them working. Device not connected. What browser are you on? Really? Try it again with your phone. No, bro, they need to see you. They need to see you. You need to connect your mic and cam. It won't allow me to connect you. All right, y'all, he's trying to restart whatever device he was using. So while you are here, and he'll tell you his story. Me and Jay have been knowing each other literally since we were 6 years old. Grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same elementary school until he ditched us. Went to the same high school. Went to separate colleges. Pledged 2 different fraternities, but always this has been my brother since we could barely ride bikes. Learned how to ride a scooter on Jay's scooter. It's all good, man. You can relax. Man, challenges with technology. If you don't come on, man, I got a nice little presentation prepared for Facebook. Was it telling you? What in the world? If you're still watching the stream, post something positive that happened to you in the first the first 3 days of the week, if you count Sunday. Let me know something positive that happened for you the first 3 days of the week. Or tell me something you're grateful for. I'm grateful that my computer works. Now, when you were on, how did you just get kicked off? Says you need to connect your mic cam before I can add you to the stream. This is from the stream that I shared with you. That's weird. Man, we can't have it. Okay, you're off now. Try one more time. Oh, Mark and y'all got invited to Zambia. Okay. Weren't y'all in? Didn't y'all go to Africa not too long ago for a mission, for some mission work or something? Mark and y'all. Okay. And you're on Chrome? On your phone? Or are you on Safari? I might have a solution. Yeah, copy it from your text and then paste it into Chrome. Depart in January, raising funds for the orphanages in Uganda. Oh, that's what's up. My sister was in Uganda probably 6 months ago. She loved it. She loved it. Man, I appreciate all y'all for hanging there. It's almost 19 minutes, and Jay's technology doesn't want to act right, and y'all still with us. So I appreciate that. Bryson, what's up, brother? Somos familia. This is gonna be good too if Jay ever comes on. He has some good stuff for y'all. What's it saying over there now? So he's downloading Chrome on your phone? Onto his phone. So hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I got some stuff for y'all. I've been sitting on it a while, but I'll bring it out tonight. Okay, you're on, but you're not connected. Bryson, what time is it where you are? Isn't it like 3 p.m. if you're still on? Let's see. What's it doing, Jay? Your camera just died? That is odd. All right. So hang up and try it. Put me off the phone. Yeah, hang up and then try it. All right. So while he's doing that, let me pull up what I've been sitting on for a while. For all of you who are on here, make it worth your while. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Here he is.
There we go.
Hey, bro, I was just about to do something I had.
Man.
Yeah. I was about to get to him.
Yeah. All right, so am I on now? Am I good?
Yeah, you on, man. Pat your head.
Ooh, dog. Get out of the way. Okay, all right, so am I live now? Everybody see me?
Yeah, you bro.
Oh man. What's up, people?
Hey man, this is a true example though of perseverance.
Boy.
Most people would have given up
Yeah.
during that little 15 minute span. You stuck through it, man.
That's right. That's
just
right.
as I was about to give them some value, you came back.
That's right. Word. All right, y'all, let's do this, baby. Let's do it. All right. First off, let me introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jesse Milner. I am a native of Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur to be exact. I am 46 years old. Like Carson said earlier, we been knowing each other since first grade. You know, it's not too many people that went from first all the way to 12th grade together, but we did, and we've done a lot of things, been through a lot of things. You know, I hold Carson as family. You know, we're friends, but we're truly family. Brothers all day. Definitely under different colors, but that's okay. I'm still scared of Miss Calhoun. She scared me to death when she was substitute teacher. We were younger, and it's so crazy. Everybody was scared of Miss Calhoun. Nobody was scared of regular teachers, but Miss Calhoun coming there, you better sit that butt down. You hear me? And y'all, I know if you're on there, I know you can attest to that, and other people that went to Skyhaven with us. But anyhow, I want to continue. After graduation, I went to South Carolina State. 1997, graduated. Went into the military. Did 8 years in the military. Been all over the world. Eventually, I got out. Then I started my advanced education. I got my master's degree in 2012. I got my EDS in 2013, and I'm currently working on my doctorate here in 2020. So that's a little bit about me. So at this time, now that you know who I am, you want to give it back to Carlton. You can do a quick introduction, and then we will get into the meat of the call.
I think the people know me, bro. No, just playing.
That's right.
Carlton Calhoun. Some people call me Doc. I have a PhD. My journey is similar to JJ's. As you say, we've known each other since 6th grade. Skyhaven. High school together, played ball together, was in the band together. Split in college, but we always stayed in touch. Yes, we pledged the same year, I think.
Same year, yes, sir.
You crossed a month before me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. March 3rd, 94. Yes,
yeah.
Sir.
So almost exactly a month before me. So he took a left turn when he should have took a right. But that's still my brother, man. So right. Number love for Jay. Went to Clark Atlanta University for undergrad. Similar story. I got my master's in educational leadership. 2000 and when did I graduate? 2003, 2004. Okay. Trident University. Went on to get my Doctor of Philosophy degree from Mercer. Finished that in 2016.
Sir.
And then here we are back at it again.
Back at it again, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every time I come up on something that I know can advance myself, JJ is the first person I call. Because as my brother, I always want to see family do well. So that's where we are, man. We right here, bro.
Yes, sir. And Carl, I appreciate you, bro. We've been through a lot of businesses. And one thing about it, man, it's two things. One thing is you never let me quit, but the second thing is you allow me to grow when I do try to quit. You don't, never harass me and said you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. You just kept pushing. You gave me ideas, and more importantly, you set the example, the model. And that's what gains people a lot is looking. You can talk a lot, but when you see things happening, it makes a difference. So see, just know, brother, I've been watching you, man. I see you, brother, and it's all good, and I appreciate you.
Likewise, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, we're not gonna be long, but we're gonna be long enough tonight. Had some technical difficulties, but we're back, and here we are. So, what I want to do is talk about two aspects of life that I think everybody has experienced. Some people have run away from, but some people, have embraced it, and that's why they are moving from point A to point B. So I want to talk about fear and opportunity. All right, fear and opportunity. So what I did, I have some notes here. So what I did, I took a general definition of both words. So I want to start with fear. And if you look at my board back here, I am a teacher by trade. But if any of you went to elementary school with me, I can't write. So my handwriting is terrible. I think I got a U in handwriting. Used to get N, S, and U's. I think I got a U in handwriting.
Unsatisfactory.
That's right, unsatisfactory. Yes, sir. But if you can see my board here, on one side I have fear. On the other side I have opportunity. All right. I have fear in red, okay, and I have opportunity in green. And there's a reason for that. Fear causes you to stop. And most people know when they see red, they think of stop signs. They think of, that's it, done. All right. And on the other side, I have opportunity in green because likewise, when you see green, that means go. That means it's something that that you feel good about. You can go with. So Fear is in red, opportunity is in green. All right. So first off, fear. Um, a general definition for fear is an unpleasant feeling triggered by the perception of danger, and that is real or imagined. All right. So I'll give you an example. Example of real fear. All right. You got a large animal standing in front of you, a large bear, a large dog. That's fear. All right. I mean, that causes your heart to beat fast and you get scared and you start to rattle and start maybe run or just stop and freeze, whatever. But that is real fear. Another example is a weapon. All right. If you got a gun pointed at you, or if you see a gun, or if you have someone with a knife that's charging you or something like that. And I'm being, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm being, serious. Like those are real examples of fear. Okay.
Mhm.
Another example, act of human nature. All right. Like a hurricane, like what's going on right now. And I want to, take this moment to pray for the people down in Alabama, Mississippi, where the hurricane is coming, and again, guys, those are examples of real fear. All right. Now I want to talk about imagined fear. All right. I give you a good example. I coach basketball, and I can look in my players' eyes and tell if they're scared. All right. When we play teams that are bigger, stronger, have a better record, I mean, their fear just pops up. I mean, you can see it clear as day. All right.
Mhm.
So that's another example of imagined fear. Also, for those of you who went to college, and I'm sure I know Carter can attest to this. When we got to college, we asked around and major schedules, and people was like, "Man, you don't want Doctor So and So. You don't want to take him. He." And so, what did you do? The first thing you was like, "You know what? I ain't even going down that road." Fear. That's fear. That's imagined fear. You haven't even seen the professor. You haven't even talked to him. But based on what somebody said, you got scared, and you didn't take that class, or you took another class without taking that instructor that you heard about. Um, Also, history. All right. A lot of times when we fail the first time, we're scared to go back. I mean, we like, what, I can't do it. I failed the first time, and so that's another example of imagine fear. And this is one of my favorite examples right here. I am a school teacher. I've been teaching for 16 years. And I'll be honest. When we deal with young men, particularly men of my color, they are not afraid of getting in trouble. They're not afraid of possibly going to jail. They're not afraid of being put in a position where it may not be favorable for them, and they may end up in another situation that is not good for them. But they're not scared of that. But you put a math problem on the board, or you ask them to read aloud, they're scared. They're scared to death. Imagine fear. It's crazy that a math problem scares them more than going to jail. But it's because that math problem is something that they don't know about. They're not sure. They can pull up, online, or they can get a friend's gun and play with it, shoot it, and now that fear is gone. But when it's something they don't know about, it's imagined fear. All right. And a lot of times, that is what kills us, and those are examples of fear, real and imagined. All right. So now I want to go into opportunity. All right. Green. Again, green means go. All right. Opportunity means, hey, let's do it. This is your chance. We can make something happen. And that's what happens most times when you take an opportunity. So again, the definition of opportunity, it is a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. All right. A young man told me this a long time ago, and this is one of my favorite quotes about opportunity. He said, "It is better to be prepared and not have the opportunity than to have the opportunity and not be prepared."
Yep.
All right. I said that again. It is better to be prepared and not have the opportunity than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. So, with that being said, opportunity. and I kind of go back to fear. Fear kills opportunity. All right. And all those examples I gave you earlier with the college professor, you never know. They could have been the best professor you've had. With my young men that play basketball, although they were bigger, they may not be able to play. You never know. But if you look at them and you fear them, then they've already won. All right. So you miss your opportunities when you let fear get in front of you. Okay. So I want to give you some real life examples of opportunity. Okay. And then I'll close out and we'll continue to talk a little bit more. But some real clear examples. All right. One is, what if Tyler Perry was scared to show the character Medea?
Hmm.
What if he's just like, you know what? I'm dressing up like a woman. I don't want to go on TV like this. Like, what if he was scared? What if he was scared to show the world Medea? He probably wouldn't be where he is. I'm not saying he's not a hard worker. I'm not saying he hadn't paid his dues, but that was something that would draw fear in a lot of people. You're doing something different, something nobody else has seen,
Mhm.
especially from a man of our color and stature. So that's one example. Another example, Amazon. What if Jeff Bezos was scared to try shipping items? What if he was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stick with selling books. Because guess what? Now he doesn't even sell books. Everything he does is shipping. I mean, everybody is dealing with Amazon right now, and that's because of him taking the opportunity to advance out to try to do something different other than
Mhm.
what he started doing. Right, and that again that was an opportunity. All right. My next example, Barack Obama. Barack Obama. What would have happened if he was scared to take the opportunity to be president? What would have happened if he was scared? What would have happened? What would he be if he was scared to take the chance to run for president? All right, and we know what happened once he ran. He won. He won twice, and he obviously, in most people's opinion, was definitely a successful president. But what if he was scared? What if he listened to the people who told him don't do it, or you're not going to make it, you're not going to win? What if he was scared? You never know. David and Goliath. What would have happened if David was scared of Goliath? He only had a stone and a slingshot, and he was going up against the biggest guy you could think of during the time who had all the weapons in the world, and here he is with a slingshot and a stone.
Mhm.
What if he was scared? What would he have done? We know what he did because he wasn't scared. But what if he was scared? What if he didn't take the opportunity to make a name for himself or to get out of that fear that he may have had? All right. Michael Jordan. What would have happened if he was scared to go back out for the team after he got cut in the 10th grade? He was cut. They told him he wasn't good enough. What if he was scared to go back out there? What if he didn't try again? We probably wouldn't have on Michael Jordan shoes right now. Right? Everybody in the world has a pair of Jordan shoes right now. And that's because, again, he took the opportunity to control his fear and to get back out there and try again. All right. Bringing in more recent, Kamala Harris. What would have happened if she was scared to voice her opinion and to take the challenge of addressing the political giants that stood in front of her? What if she was scared? And I'll tell you, that's one of the main reasons Joe Biden picked her, because she wasn't scared. Because she stood up to him. She said what she felt and she stood by it. And look at where she is now. All right. This is one more example. Rosa Parks. What would have happened if she was afraid to take the opportunity to stay seated despite what was going on? What if she got up and went to the back of the bus like she was told to do? What if? What if she was scared? All right. She wouldn't have had the opportunity. She would have not taken the opportunity to do what she did. All right. So those are my examples. But my last example is now directed. Actually, let me interject real quick. I have a young man that and I hope he's on the line, Derek Washington. I don't know if he's on or not, but he doesn't know what I'm doing this. But I want to give you a real life example of, again, taking the opportunity. I've known this young man for a long time, and I remember he was very, very, very timid and very iffy about making the transition. All right, but one day I remember he called me and he said, "Bro, I'm gonna do it. I'm moving to Atlanta. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it." All right. This young man now has his name going across movie screens as a master barber. All right. He's now in the movie industry. Okay. And every time I see him and we talk about it, I remember him being scared, but he controlled his fear and he took his opportunity. All right. And that's ultimately what we're talking about tonight is opportunity. All right. And now this quote is directed to everyone that's on this call. What would your life be like if you wasn't scared to take opportunities that were presented to you? What would your life be like if you didn't take the opportunities? Or what how do you feel now that you know there were opportunities that you didn't take because you were scared? All right. Because of fear. Okay. And that's again, that's ultimately the difference between people that go one way and go another way. It's not that they are much better or they look better or whatever the case may be. It's just that they were not afraid to take the opportunity. Okay. I would tell you personally, I'm just like everybody else. I was scared when I went to college. I was scared when I went to high school. I was scared the first time I rode a bike. All right. But what I've also learned is that the opportunities that were presented to me during my lifetime and offered to me, which is something me and Carlton talked about earlier, he gave me a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances, you know. And first couple of times I was scared. And what happened is I didn't take the opportunity. He did. He went to another point. I was still sitting in the same place. All right. So with that being said, again, ask yourself, what would your life be like if you were not afraid to take opportunities? Okay, and you can use this in your financial life, your love life, your school life, your working life, your brother and sisterly life, whatever situation you're in. What if you did were not scared to take opportunities? What do you think your life would be like? What do you think? All right, and that's rhetorical. You don't have to answer in the chat, but just think to yourself. All right. So with that being said, brother Carlton, hey, that's all I have, my brother. And guys, just understand that in life, there are people that always bring you opportunities. All right, and there are also people that are the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, it's not ever gonna be laid out every time. You may meet somebody, you know, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person I go in the elevator and it's 5 people, but the guy standing there talking to me, and I'm like, dude, why you just talk to everybody else? Like, what, you know, that may be an opportunity. Those are the kind of things that happen when you are not afraid or when you don't show fear. All right. And when you are able and willing to take opportunities and chances. So, with that being said, Carlton, I want to turn it over to you, brother. I want everybody to understand that fear kills opportunities. All right. I want you to understand that if you're scared, um, then you're wrong. Okay. I just bottom line. There should not be any should not be any fear. Okay. And a lot of times the fear will block you from what you're trying to do. You know, don't be afraid to take opportunity. Don't be afraid to take chances. And obviously know that opportunities are few and far in between. And when they come, you have to be ready. You got to be prepared. Doesn't mean you have to have the right answers, but being prepared means you're not scared. Do not let fear block you from your opportunities.
You know, I ain't gonna let you get out that easy, right?
I know, right?
So I always like to be. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm straight to the point, man. If you ask me a question, be prepared for the answer.
Yes, sir. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
How did you feel about doing this? Like, were you comfortable going live and expressing this stuff tonight?
I was scared.
Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
Right. I was scared. I was nervous. See, like I told you, brother, my hand's sweating right now, you know. But I'll be honest with you, I was more scared about what people would think, what people know about me and what they would think. Because a lot of times, you're scared of your people because they know you.
Mm-hmm.
And they know your bad parts. They know where you fail. So, for you to approach them and say something different, it's scary. So to answer your question, see, yes, sir. I was very scared about doing this tonight. But what I did, I tell you, I took this as an opportunity to say some things I've always wanted to say. All right, and so that opportunity eliminated my fear, and I'm glad I did. But yes, sir, I was scared initially. I was, and see, all right, let me tell y'all this. See, he said, let's do this. He said this about 2 weeks ago. And when you said it, see, I was scared, bro. That's why we didn't do it.
I know.
Scared. He said 2 weeks ago, bro, let's go live. Let's just go live. And what did I say? See, what am I gonna say, man? What he said, look, he said, let's do it, mess it up, and we'll figure it out. Let's just do it. And I finally got the gumption to do it. I cleared my schedule. I told a few people, I would talk to you after my call. I invited everyone that's on here. I text a couple of people. I said, I need your support. Come on here. And as they text back and said, yes, I'll be there, that gave me a little more strength. All right. But initially, I was scared because, again, you scared of people that know you, because they can always, pick what was right and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, at the end of the day, we're all family. And also at the end of the day, I know the changes I've made in terms of taking opportunities, and see, I have to credit you again, brother. You never left me. You always came and showed me something, and I just appreciate you because now my fear is gone. My fear is obsolete. I'm running with this opportunity, so I appreciate you, brother.
I think one of the things that people have to understand is it's natural to fear, but you have to develop courage. And courage gives you the power to act in spite of the fear.
Absolutely.
People who are brave, they don't have the fear. People who are courageous do it scared.
Absolutely.
So one of the things we have to do, number one, is stop speaking and empowering the things that we are afraid of.
Absolutely.
So for instance, we all know the number one fear in the world is public speaking.
Yep.
But people say, I'm afraid to speak in public. Well, why would you empower that fear?
By speaking in public. Yep.
Right. So you have to stop giving power to things you don't want. And you do that by changing the words that you speak. Because life and death are in the power of the tongue. So if you're speaking death over situations, make sure you're speaking death to the things you don't want and speaking life over the things you want.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And, a lot of times people, like, I think you just mentioned it. People are afraid of what other people think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we are in bondage to the opinions of other people.
Other people. Right.
And that's the worst, one of the worst things that can happen because fear stifles you.
Yes.
Like in, for people who don't know, I study martial arts and have been for years. And one of the things that especially newer people have to get over, the fear they have to get over is the fear of being hit. You're going to get hit. There's no question. You are going to get hit. But when you're afraid of getting hit, your body tenses up and the pain is worse.
Right.
You think about people who are victims of drunk drivers. The drunk drivers rarely are injured.
Rarely, yep.
Because they are so out of their mind. Yep. Their body is in a total state of relaxation.
Yep.
So they're elastic. And when the people on the other end, unfortunately, when they see it about to happen, they tense up, they get afraid, so their body becomes brittle.
Right. Right.
That's what fear does.
Yep.
It stifles every ounce of life and productivity and power that you have.
Yes. Yes.
So, one thing I love about what it is that we do is the support that you have. Most people come in afraid, but it's a safe place. We allow you to be you, and we give you time to develop into the person you need to be if you're willing to take that time. Unfortunately, most people aren't. So they never see what could be
Until it's too late.
until it's too late.
Until it's too late.
And then what do they say? Man, it's too late now.
Yep. Yep.
Which in reality, it really isn't.
Right.
As long as you have breath, you still have time. So what would you say that people should do to help them to operate in spite of their fear? Like, what do you do?
I tell you, the first thing I do is I stop listening to people and stop listening to people, because people they'll give you their opinion based off of what they think and not what you're saying or what you're doing. And the most times they do that is because they know you're listening. When you ask somebody something, they feel like you're gonna do what they tell you to do. And if they're scared or if they're not sure, then that's what they're gonna tell you. And ultimately you do the same thing. So what I started doing was stop listening to others and listen to myself. I stopped listening to the naysayers and the people that have always, said things like that or always been on the negative side, and I listen more to myself. The second thing I did was to do some personal development. And see, you talk about this all the time. Reading books, listening to audios, listening to videos, listening to inspirational speaking, like those kind of things is what also helped me to eliminate my fear, because now I'm hearing something totally different. And if you listen to what they're saying, it's true. Everything I just told you guys, I wrote it down and I heard it from somebody else. It's not anything that I made up. It's what I've heard, and it's true. I look at the people that have made it. I look at the people on TV that are influential, and they all have a story of how they overcame fear.
Yeah.
And how they didn't let small things stop them and words stop them. So, I focus on the things that, again, made me not scared and made me go more towards the opportunity. Also, which is the last thing I did, was looked at where I was. People, we 1,000 right now, and I mean, if this guy next, if you pull up at a light and this guy's driving a Maserati, then guess what? You either, if you want one, you got to figure out what he's doing. You can't just be like, oh, he's lucky, or oh, well, no. Pull over, ask him, what did you do to get that? Like, you gotta ask, you gotta mimic what the people are doing. You gotta do what they're doing. You don't have to do it the same way, but something is right. Now I bring it even closer to Carlton. We've said this all on this call. Me and Carlton have known each other for a very, 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 very long time. Our levels of success are different. Not saying that his is better or more than mine. I mean, we both have, but I know some things that he's done that I should have done and that I should have taken more heed to, that would have put me in a better position. So you got to listen to what people are saying if you want what they want. I've heard this before. You got to do what most people won't do to get what most people won't have. Most people won't take an opportunity. Most people won't make the call. Most people won't do what we're doing now. Excuse me, I'm just about to cuss, but I didn't do it. You know, I mean, when Carter first brought it to me, I didn't do it. You know, and there's several people on this call who are probably like, you know what, dude, you still ain't told me what you're doing. Like, you still hadn't said anything. And again, that's all due to fear. All right. And so again, you have to listen to people that have done it. Really take heed to what you want. And if that's what you want and you're not getting it, then find out what to do by asking questions and not being scared to hear the answer. Again, see, we always talk, and see, tell me, dude, you messing up. Dude, you hadn't done this. Dude, what did you do? Dude, screenshot me your portfolio. Like show me, because he knows that if I'm not where I'm supposed to be, then I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. I mean, it is what it is. You know, and you need people in your life to point that out to you, you know, and as much friends as we are, when it's business time, we're business. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When Carlton tells me, look, dude, be over here at 11 o'clock, let me show you how to do these trades, let me show you how to market charts, period. That ain't got nothing to do with friends. That's business. And if I want to get to where he is, I need to be there. You know, if I want to get to the level that I'm seeing him get to, I got to do the things that he's doing to get there. All right. And that's with anybody. You know, there are some young men that in the organization that are a lot younger than us. I mean, 20, 25 years younger than us, blowing this thing out the water. So guess what? If that's what you want, you got to stoop down, put your head down and listen. You know, you can't.
Humility.
You got to do. You can't have pride. You can't. The fraternities and all this other stuff that does not matter. Nothing matters if you don't listen and follow what people are saying that are successful. So, um, be a student. She says that all the time. You're always a student, always learning, always. I mean, if he can learn, and I'm talking Carlton, and he's doing very well, then why is it that I can't learn? Like he's to me, he's doing X, Y, and Z, doing stuff very, very well. He's progressing, moving up the charts. But guess what? He's still a student. He's on every call. You know, he's checking on me. Matter of fact, he's holding me accountable. That's another thing. Oh Lord, accountability. Accountability, guys. If you don't have it, you may as well just forget everything we've said tonight. If you're not accountable to yourself, then it's just not. And I can point out many people that have held themselves accountable, and that's why they where they are. You know, like I spoke earlier about my buddy Derek. I hope he's on the line. But he held himself accountable. You know, he showed me what he needed and wanted and how he was going to get it, and he held himself accountable. I remember a lot of times we would go out, and I'm thinking we going out to have fun. He's over there prospecting. He's over there passing out business cards. He's over there talking. You know, I mean, so again, accountability, and that's within. Nobody can hold you accountable for yourself but you. Nobody else can hold you accountable. Matter of fact, if they do, it don't matter because they're not you. If you don't hold yourself accountable, I mean, you're doing nothing. There's no need. So,
Yeah. A lot of stuff you're saying, man. It's good. It's good to see your growth.
yes, yes.
Hey, you remember in the beginning, I was say, "Hey, bro, you're gonna have to do some changing."
Yeah, man, oh Lord.
See, what do you mean?
I tell and guys, understand again, we family here. We been 2009. Everybody on here knows me and know how I like to do things. Y'all know me. I ain't changed. But hear what I just said. I ain't changed, and that's what we're talking about. You have to change. You got to. I had to change. You know, I mean, I had to do a lot of things different. You know, I'm like most. I don't, like talking a whole lot and being on the calls and all that kind of stuff. But that's what it takes. You have to change in order to get where you want to get. I mean, you have to. And Doc, you tell me that all the time. And what's even crazy is the less the when you the more you said it, the more I heard it. You know, we'll be on the calls and I'm listening and I hear change. change it. What do I do? See, I text you, man. Here it is again. You said it. You said it. You told me to say. Like, I mean, so again, you know, like you have to embrace it. You have to listen. You know, and you got to hold yourself accountable. You cannot blame anybody else for something that you don't have. You can't.
Yeah, if you don't change, things don't change.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change the economy. You can't change the environment. You can't change politics. Only thing you can change is you. As you change, things around you start to change because your skill sets change, your perspective change, your environment changes. And as you change, things change.
Yep.
Everywhere you go, there you are.
Right. Yeah. And it's crazy when you do it. People will tell you, they're like, "Oh man, you know, wow, you know, you look different." You know, like, I mean, it's very transparent. Very. Whoever is on the line, you know, I don't know what all you do. That's not my business. But change something tomorrow. And I'll give you an example. Everybody knows me that, you know, I'm t-shirt, tennis shoe guy. All right. But the moment I put on the suit, people look at me different.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like night and day. They're like, wow. And even being a school teacher, you know, I remember when I first came in, we had to wear a shirt and tie. You know, this was a long time ago, even as a sub. You know, but as years went on, you know, I loosened up my, you know, my demeanor and my attire. But I remember one of my frat brothers told me, you have to dress on what you want to be next. If you want to be a principal, you got to start wearing a shirt and tie. If you want to be a CEO, you got to start, like, you have to dress so people, when they see you, they take you different. I mean, and anybody knows this. When you look nice or you dress nice, people treat you different.
Yeah. There's a saying, dress how you want to be addressed.
There it is. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you don't have to wear a shirt and tie when you're at home. You know, we're at home in our own spaces.
Right.
But, you know, you have to dress the part. People say that with jobs. People say that with military.
Yes.
You have to dress the part. Sometimes the dress, though, is internal. You have to dress different on the inside.
Right.
So it can manifest on the outside.
That's correct.
You got to change what you read. You got to change what you listen to. You got to change what you eat.
Yeah.
You got to change your environment. If you can't change your environment, then you need to change your environment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, you working on your PhD, or is it EDD?
EDD.
Okay, you working on your EDD. Mm-hmm. When I was working on my PhD, my area of study was African American male persistence success at 2-year institutions.
Wow. Okay.
And one of the things that I studied and learned, which I knew, but you know, when you're working on it, you can't say you know it.
Right.
But one of the determining factors to a person's success or lack thereof is their environment. One of the key proponents.
Yep.
So in my research, I started to realize that while most of us don't make it through the levels that we go through in terms of education, those who did, when doing my research, I found out that they had to get out of their native environment. They had to leave the neighborhood. Sometimes they had to leave the family. They had to put themselves in another environment that was more conducive to the success that they wanted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's no different in business. It's no different in life. If you want to be in a successful marriage, then you need to hang around people who have successful marriages.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. That's the truth.
You know, being a little hood, we used to say if you hang around 4 crackheads, you're gonna be the 5th one.
That's right. That's right. It's the truth.
So you become who you hang around.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I hope I didn't offend anybody by saying that, but you know where we were from. So it is what it is.
Yep.
Good stuff, bro. Proud of you, man.
Hey man, like I said, man, see, you know me, man. You know how I am, dog. And I tell you, man, like people, I'm telling you, you really have to change. If you don't remember anything else, remember change. Like you have to change. And I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Right.
If you're good, be better. If you're better, be the best. If you're the best, be superb. Like you have to, you have to change. And I'm glad I changed a lot of things in my life. There are still some things I have to continue to change and work on, but
Yep.
I made a change, and it felt different. And see, you told me this. The universe works with you when you change. Like when you decide and make a decision to do something, the universe it wraps around you. You start meeting people that got part A that you need. You meet somebody that got this content you need. You meet somebody that can help you do this. You meet like it all flows together. And that is true. That is very true. And again, I mean there's so many things that we could talk about tonight, but
We'll be back.
yeah, that's right, definitely. And I'm gonna have some more notes, guys. I'm writing this stuff down. So um but yes, change. And like I said, if you see somebody that's close to you, don't be afraid to talk to them. Don't be afraid to ask them. Don't be afraid to pick their brain. Don't be afraid to do what they do. Don't be afraid to dress like they dress. I mean, it is what it is. Like, and take the pride out of it. Like, oh man, that's another thing. That
Ego.
pride, ego, all that'll kill you.
Yeah.
It'll kill you. And I can tell you this in this business, this opportunity here, your pride and ego, you better step on and smash it because Jo and Miss Murphy. I mean, them boys read. I was sitting here like, man, is this my uncle? Because he telling me, like, and these guys are not like, okay, you guys don't know Justin Owens, Vince Murphy, the other leaders in the organization, but what they're saying is true, and they say it with so much clarity that I don't care how old you are. You can be 10 or you can be 50. It still fits. If you're not doing what's right, it's not going to work. If you're not changing into your environment, it's not going to work. If you're not taking the opportunity, it's not going to work. All right. And everybody I know that has done those things, they are succeeding. And that's a fact. That's 100% fact. They may be succeeding at a smaller pace than somebody else, but they are succeeding. I hate to keep talking about my boy Derek, but that boy went from one point to a whole nother level because he didn't stop. He did what the people told him to do. He listened. He learned, and he took his opportunity. And I know the universe worked around him. I know it is, and he can tell you. Once he moved here, things just started happening. Started happening. It just started happening. I mean, and likewise, I'll tell you my story. When I was in the military before I got out, I was in Columbia, South Carolina, and I'm not gonna go too personal into what was going on, but I was transitioning from the military um, to civilian life, and I remember I took a job as a security officer at Williams Bright Stadium. I'll never forget this. Never forget this. And I remember sitting in my car, a BMW to be exact, as a security guard. I was sitting outside the stadium just making sure people didn't try to break into the stadium. That was a 12-hour shift in my car as a security guard. All right. But guess what? I told myself that's not it. I gotta go home. And I packed up and I left. And from that point to now, I've gained 2 more degrees. I've definitely increased my, my payroll and money I'm making and stuff like that. I'm in my own house, have a car. Like things change, and the universe helped me. I got home. This person helped me out. I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Ruben Gresham. I know he's not on the call right now, but um, I have to credit him with my educational experience. I remember when I got here and I was a paraprofessional, and he said, "Dog, if you're gonna teach, you gotta get." I mean, he said, "If you're gonna be an assistant, you gotta get certified." He's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" Like, and I was like, "Man, I don't." I said, "Man, look, I'm just gonna be a para for a couple of years, and then I'm gonna go work for somebody and do this, and do that." And I kept procrastinating. 1 year came to 2, 2 years came to 3, and I remember him saying, "Look, bro, I paid for you to take the test on this date. Go take it." See, that was the universe. That was the universe I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't ask him to do that. He didn't ask me if I wanted to do it. That was the universe working on me because I had made a decision that, okay, you know what, I got to do something better. I got to make it a whole lot better. So he did that. I passed the test, and here I am 16 years later, certified. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. But if you don't take the step, it's not going. People are not going to help you if you're not helping yourself. And I equate this to the people, to the guys on the stand on the side of the road, ask for money. I mean, yeah, you'll give it to them. At the end of the day, you like, man, bump that. I'm not helping you. Get out there and go do it yourself. I mean, and that's how the world is, But once you start helping yourself, the world, the universe, it comes in play. People that you don't even know are working for you. People you would never even think about are helping you. They're working for you, And again, man, I can go on and on, but just know that, guys, you have to change for what you want to get. You have to, because if you were where you want to be, you wouldn't be listening to us right now. And like she said, maybe that means you going somewhere else. Maybe that means you cutting out your phone calls at 9 o'clock. I remember a couple of weeks ago, no, it's about, I think it was last month. See, you remember you told us, turn your TV off for a month. Don't watch no TV for a month. And bro, I be sitting here lying if I said I ain't watch no TV because I did. But I'm just saying those are the kind of things that that are required for you to get to the next point. I know a lot of people right now are looking at the NBA Finals, and as much as I love basketball, I want to look at it too. But guess what? I made this time tonight. I said, "See, 9 o'clock, we're gonna be here." I knew the game was coming on, but this was more important. This is more important than that game. I mean, it is what it is. So again, guys, if you're gonna change, embrace it. If you're not gonna change, you're gonna stay where you are. I mean, period. Like it is what it is, and I'm not mad at anybody on here. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just telling you the facts. And the biggest thing is and I'll stop after this. Like Vince Murphy said it the other night. He said, "Oh my God, this is so powerful." I was like, "Oh man." He said, "Look in the mirror and fire yourself.
That's it.
Fire yourself." Now, I know that sounds crazy, but he also said, "Step out in the hallway and come back and rehire yourself." So again, if you don't like where you are right now, fire yourself. Fire that person. Tell that
Fire your
person.
boss because you the boss of you.
That's right. Tell that person you're done. Like Trump say, you're finished, or whatever you say, you're done. Whatever his little slogan is, but do that. Let that person go. Let him go. Tell him you're done. You're fired, and come back new. And watch the universe wrap their arms around you, and you'll see things change for you. And that's another fact. That's another fact. So,
Oh, brother, look at that. Hell, the audience for a
yes,
power.
sir.
At you.
Man, and look, I text a lot of people. I was like, please, come on. So everybody that's on here that I reached out to earlier, again, I appreciate you. This is just as much for you as it is for me, and I hope that I share something that is of value. Matter of fact, I know I did. I'm not gonna say I know I did. Now, just like anything else, if you don't take it, it's all good, and I'm not mad at you. you know. But understand, I got to do the same thing. What's crazy is I'm doing what I wrote. I'm not just telling y'all this and that's that. I'm doing it too. I'm taking the opportunity. I'm cutting out my fear, you know, and that's what I share with y'all. So,
Look at you. How you feeling, bro?
hey man, I feel great, dog. I feel great, brother. I
You
feel
know,
but
a lot of people who know us, our stories are so similar in so many areas.
yeah, man. Oh, see, see, forget that, man. We going 3,000 now, dog. Look, look, y'all. Me and Carlton took a major setback in life, and I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm 3,500. I got to give a little bit more, cause I remember when I came home and you know I saw some things and you know I mean it was like wow, like damn, you know what I'm saying, like, but bro, when I tell you, you bounce back, dog. I'm talking about you bounced back like a trampoline, dog. You came back, and to see you now versus what I saw then. And there's some people on this call that was in Columbia, South Carolina, when I went through my troubles. They saw me walk through that courtroom. They saw me in trouble. They saw what happened. But look at me now. You know, am I on top where I want to be? No, not yet. But I guarantee you, I am a whole lot better than I was. I mean, I went from top to bottom, back to top. Like,
Yep, bro.
yeah, same
You
thing.
talking about the worst times of your life.
Yes, yes.
And the court of public opinion is worse than the courtroom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People who don't know the facts
Yep.
come drawing conclusions
Yep.
and telling 1% of what they think they know to everybody.
Yep.
It was crazy, but you know what? That is some of why I am the way I am now. I have a totally different perspective on things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Totally different perspective. You learn how to filter through people. You know who you can really count on.
Man, woo, say that again. Put that on the card, bro. That's woo. Say that again. That was an eye opener.
Yeah, bro. It's being dragged through the court of public opinion is one of the worst trials you can ever go through.
The worst. The worst.
But you know, when you break a bone, it gets stronger.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know, they tried to break us.
Yep. Yeah,
They
man.
tried to break us.
Yeah.
All in the papers. And bro, I'll never forget when the helicopter was flying over my house. Like, what?
Man, I never forget when that gavel hit and that man told me, I was like, what? Like, dude, do you know who I am, dog? Like, are you telling, like, and so, man, guys, just understand, man, we we went through the exact same thing. Like, I mean, almost the only difference is I was in the military and see what. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
But we went through the exact same thing. We lost everything. We lost our
Everything.
title. We lost our money. We lost our credentials. All that was gone in the court of public opinion. We ain't killed nobody. Neither one of us.
Yeah.
We ain't hurt a soul. Now we ain't draw blood on nobody. We ain't hit nobody. We ain't none of that. Opinion of people that do not know us.
Yep. We ain't do half of what they said we did.
No, not even close. But like I said, man, see, I'm proud of you, bro, and I'm proud of me too, because when I tell you, we went from that, man, and not done. Like, that's the whole thing too. So
Just getting started, bro.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Love you, bro, man.
Hey, man, love you too, big dog. You know the deal. Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all know me. The Q is in me. The dog is everything. Everybody dog. but see, know what it is, man. You my bruh. You dog. It's man. You right here, bro. You right here, man. Always see. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. I love you, bro. Love you, man. Love you,
Hey
bro.
man, let's do what we came to do, because there are a lot of people depending on us and they don't even know it yet.
Yep, that's true. That's true. That's that universe, dog. I never forget that. That's that universe.
Bro.
Yep. All right, brother.